What up, everybody?
Hey y'all.
We finally made it to our next destination, which is San Pablo Leon Cortez. Um,
Mm-hmm.
in this video, we're just gonna do a quick recap about San Isidro and what we thought about the area. Now that we gone, we can give our take on the whole experience. 2 months that we was there.
Yeah. If y'all hear like little noise, it's raining in the back. So that's what that is. Um, so I guess I'll start with San Isidro. So, overall, I highly recommend anybody who is looking to go for a long period of time. I recommend San Isidro. I'm not sure I recommend it for vacation. Um, But it could be though, cause like you go to Niagara Waterfall, which isn't that far from San Isidro, and it has like Walmart
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. But I personally see it as a great place to live. You
Yeah,
know, not just vacation. There's so many other great vacation spots, but I think that is a spot like you go live at. But yeah, go vacation there too, just to check it out.
yeah. Yeah, I like it. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was too much different from maybe any city you live at. Not like the area or nothing, but just like you got access to stores
Mm-hmm.
and it's a city right close to you, so it ain't like
Mm-hmm.
you gonna be missing out on nothing. Anything you need, you can
Mm-hmm.
get in San Isidro pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a Walmart, like I said. Where we was at, we was only 5 minute drive from the city or like a 30 minute walk.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a DD Uber, pretty easy,
Mm-hmm.
cheap. Um, the food, I would say, the food was pretty regular.
It
Maybe
was okay.
yeah. As far as pricing, um,
Regular.
yeah, pretty regular. The only
Mm-hmm.
thing that you probably could save money on, not the only thing, but the biggest thing is like living like housing. Like you
Mm-hmm.
instead of paying, just say 2,000 for rent in America, you probably gonna pay, you could pay 1,000 or less, or you
Mm-hmm.
could pay more, but you can find something for less than 1,000, and that's with
Mm-hmm.
utilities included if you use Airbnb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um. What was I gonna say? Yeah. The area is really safe too. I felt safe in San Isidro. I felt safe walking around. Um. For our like black folks, you don't see too many. We've ran into a couple.
Yeah, maybe like three
Um.
the whole time.
So on that end, you don't. There isn't a whole bunch of black people in Perez Zeledon, but I don't think there's a whole bunch of people in Costa. A whole bunch of black people in Costa Rica, period. Other than in, I think in like Limon, you have like a whole bunch. You know where
Mm-hmm.
we might be the majority there, but for the most part, the rest of the country, you just see a few of us here and there,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't like they don't treat you bad or anything like that. Everybody was really nice. Um, there's not a lot of people who speak English. Like a friend of mine went to La Fortuna and she said like everybody just was speaking English. Like in San Isidro, it's not very touristy,
Yeah.
so that's what I mean when I say like I don't know if I do think you should go there to vacation just because it is a great city. I think it has a lot to offer,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not Americanized in a sense like you can actually go there and support their businesses. You can
Mm-hmm.
support their hotels because they don't have like big hotels. They're probably all owned by people who actually live there versus going to like a Hako Bay where a lot of people are.
Resorts and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
they're
Yeah.
they're like not even owned by um, Ticos, you should say. Um, so yeah, San Isidro was cool. Um, I don't even know if they want people to come there.
Yeah.
Like house like, and also since we've been here, we learned like, well, I haven't experienced people who didn't like tourists, but
There weren't many tourists there though. From what I
no,
seen, it seemed like everybody was like local.
mm-hmm,
So, I
yeah,
mean, We was the tourists.
I just had no idea about the situation. Like, they don't really like tourists coming because of what tourists does for their country. Like, I never really, well, first of all, I've never been too many places, first of all. So for me to understand that. So when I got here and I'm, just even stuff online, you see like how these big resorts and all of these popular areas really are not good for the people who like live there. In our mind, we think if we come over there, we doing good. The only reason they got a lot of money is because of all the tourists, but it's not really like that. They don't need millions and millions of dollars to live and be good. They got their own businesses. They support each other in their own communities, and if that survives, they survive. But they don't survive when that starts getting taken away.
Yeah,
that's been a learning experience. So if you're looking to support the local culture, San Isidro is perfect because it's not a lot of, I don't even think there is any.
Yeah, I ain't even hardly seen no American.
Other than like Walmart.
Yeah.
They had McDonald's, KFC, Pizza Hut.
Yeah, they had main chain.
A couple though, like not a whole bunch.
But yeah, I don't think it was many tourists there. Man, keep in mind it's 4 hours away from the airport too, so I don't think many people gonna go 4 hours away from the airport. Some people might, but it wasn't many. So if you want to move there permanently, I would say go to San Isidro versus like San Jose, where there's a lot of tourists and stuff like that. It might be a lot more expensive there too. But overall, it was
great access to like food delivery. I was telling Ivan, like, I still felt the comfort of how I kind of felt comfort in America. Like, everything was just so easy of access. Versus to where we are now, we maybe gonna have to go to the store like once every 2 weeks or once every week. Like, we're not about to be running to the grocery store every day. Because of the access of all things. Like, we're not far, but we're up a mountain.
Yeah, and it ain't like DDs or food delivery, so you probably gotta get an actual taxi to go into the town. And you can walk. It says it's a 30-minute walk, but it's still down the mountain.
Different type of mountain. But we're gonna try it, and we'll show y'all when we try and get out there a little more. The temperature in San Isidro is really good. And we're in the rainy season right now, so what was the temperature? It's about 80s. It's like the 80s, like not super hot. We only had one air condition in the living room for the whole house. It wasn't a huge house, but we were good with that one air condition.
And it got hot, like if the sun out, it got hot, but it wasn't like humid. It was hot, but
outside.
It wasn't like outside. It wasn't like. Say if you ever been to Florida, it wasn't like you just
it wasn't like
out
that
there. So
now Haco was that was too much heat.
That's because that's down, like that's not in the mountains. So.
Yeah, but San Isidro, great weather. Like that weather was really good. Overall, I really did. I enjoyed San Isidro, and I could see myself living there. It would just be a matter of what kind of lifestyle I wanted. If I want a more off-grid lifestyle, I don't think that would be fitting.
As close as we was anyway.
Yeah, but if we would have went up to like Perez Zeledon or like an area called Cape Brothers, maybe it is like that. We didn't go up there
because it's a little further away from the city. We literally was like
we were in it.
Yeah,
which is perfect. It worked out great for us to break us into Costa Rica. But this place that we're in, as you guys will see soon, is completely different. It's night and day, which is why we did this. Just to have different perspectives on, what it's like, the experience. It's a family-owned farm, we'll get all into that.
Yeah.
But far as San Isidro, though, it was cool. I enjoyed it. Not too much community since, like, everybody has their own yards.
Yeah, everybody's
fenced in.
Well,
and
yeah. I don't know. Our neighbors across the street kind of like, but they've been, ain't no telling how long they've been.
But they talk to each other?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like the people on the tattoo and then the people that was right across. I've seen them
go back and forth.
Going over each other.
Okay. Yeah.
But we literally was just like,
we was in our spot.
Our own little gated box.
But I feel like that's what other people do too. Like they stay in their little. We had like the house was gated, so we had our own you know, our
And
front
them
yard,
literally the
backyard.
only two I saw talking. Like everybody else, they were
Yeah,
just,
they in their own yards, doing their own thing. They ain't worried about you. You ain't worried about them. Everybody speak, hola, buenas, and then that's it. But yeah, it was good. I recommend it. I recommend it a lot because a lot of people don't go there.
yeah, it ain't real touristy.
A lot of people want to move to Costa Rica and they pick areas that are really expensive.
Cause I think people look for like touristy,
They look
like they
for
want to be around the Americans,
yeah,
the
like
expats
it's
and
like
stuff.
you they look for the touristy areas. I think out of safety, but I really felt safe there.
Which I don't get if you're trying to go away from America, why you would go
You want
somewhere
to be
where
near
it's
the
yeah.
Americans.
But I
I
get
would
it.
feel more unsafe around a place that had a lot of Americans because that would feel like a target. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, there are some people here that do not like that Americans are coming over here working and not having to pay their taxes, making money in the U.S. So it's a whole thing. But I haven't encountered anybody rude, mean, any of that.
Yeah, everybody's pretty nice.
It's a great area to look into. So if you are looking into Costa Rica, I urge you to look into San Isidro, Perez Zeledon area. It's a perfect break through from the U.S. to Costa Rica. It is far as hell from the airport, so have that in mind when
But
you.
once you get there, you ain't got to go outside the city.
I actually met somebody who off of Facebook group called Black Sit that she actually lived in San Isidro as well, and she's the same thing. She's like, I loved it. It really is a great place. Please look it up, look into it. The thing is, there's not much online about it.
Yeah, not at all.
So faith of the mustard seed.
Or look at our
Take
channel.
our word.
Yeah, and we put a lot of videos out on it. So.
We showed y'all a lot of stuff. If I'll go back in my old videos, things I haven't posted, or if it's something you're thinking about, like what about this? And if I have a video, I'll show you guys. Like we took a lot of video. We really put a lot into the video, but if you need extra stuff, like ask us and we'll let you know, because it's not a lot of information on San Isidro. It kind of looks like a ghost town when you start looking it up. Like you look old.
You'll see little
like,
bits and pieces.
Yeah, it's nothing like what it appears online. It's definitely a hidden gem. But just respect the culture when you come. Spend money at their little places. Go to. Really don't have a choice but to go to the local shops. That's why I really like it. Don't be coming over there trying to buy up everything and, now you renting
Don't come being
out.
a typical American.
Yeah. Just support the culture, support the vibe, and you'll get all of that energy back in return. But yeah, San Isidro is great. Please, please, please look into it. The little bit of black people there are so happy when we do see other black people, anybody of color. We're so happy to see them. So the more of us that get out there, the happier, it will make us like, yay. But other than that, great city though. Definitely check it out in Costa Rica. But yeah, we're gonna do a financial video next.
Yeah.
We'll break down each and every thing. Food per month, how much we pay for food per month, which groceries separated from eating out, because the first month we was eating out. Second month we did great.
Yeah.
So the taxis, we'll add up all our taxis for the whole time we've been there.
And we ain't have a car. We took taxi literally
everywhere.
the whole time.
And walked, yeah.
And it was cheap. Like I don't think we spent more than, besides going to Nayaka.
Yeah.
I don't think we spent more than like just say $6 on a ride. And it probably was even cheaper than that, like $3-4 every time.
What else? What else?
Just basically eating out, groceries, taxi,
Walmart trips.
Yeah. Which Walmart is, so you get your American stuff or just get big orders, pick it up.
Yeah. What else? We really didn't spend money on anything else. Like I bought like a little book bag, or like I had little couple bracelets. but like we didn't like go ham.
Mm.
Shop. We don't do a lot of that stuff. So
We was just
our
close to
budget,
everything. So.
our budget is basic, and we're gonna show y'all what we spend everything on. We'll tell you how much monthly we spend, and hopefully that helps kind of give you an idea. And like I said, we're pretty much on. We try to stay to a budget. Like we're not going crazy, so it's not an unrealistic budget for some people. You know that are thinking like, well, I ain't making that $10,000, $20,000 a month. We're not either. Right. So we're on a budget. So our budget is budget friendly. Yeah, so that'll be the video that we do next on breaking down San Isidro. On top of the videos that we'll be showing y'all of our new house tour, the estate tour or the farm tour. We'll do all of those videos coming up. We kind of just got here, so
2 days ago.
Yeah, so it's like my baby got a little fever right now, so we breaking in, but we gonna post another video tomorrow, updating with the financial stuff of San Isidro, because I think that'd be helpful.
Yeah.
I think that's all. I think that's it.
All right, yeah. So that's
all right,
it.
y'all. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.
Thanks.
Oh.